Is I'm audible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Great. Okay, let's start. Okay. So in the previous class, actually, we were studying about this particles. Okay. So you want to study the separation techniques. Okay. So separation techniques में हम लोगों ने अलग-अलग तरह से चीजों को पढ़ा था. So let's discuss that one again. Okay. First of all is the evaporation technique. We have mixtures of different substances. Okay, and we need to separate them thoroughly क्योंकि हम लोग को separations की बहुत जरूरत, because we don't get the mixtures or compounds in the pure substances. There are some impurities are always present, and we need to actually we need to purify them. Okay, we need to purify them. So depending on the type of the solution or the mixture we are having, we have different types of methods to that will help us to purify the our components, okay, or the products that we are having. So let's discuss this one. So first of all, we are having the evaporation technique. Evaporation is just a simple method that you are very much familiar earlier also, that in this type of method what we need to do is we need to evaporate, we need to heat the substances. Okay, we heat the substances at their boiling points, and in this we always know कि जब भी evaporation होता है तो pure substance यानी कि pure solvent evaporate करता है. If I'm talking about the water and the mixtures of water and salt, so when we evaporate, we are separating the salt from the by evaporation methods, only the pure water will get evaporated. The pure water will get evaporated, and the impurities or the substances or salt, whatever in this mix in the solvent, left behind. It will be left behind. So here it is a simple method that this method is suitable for separating those mixtures in which we have the substances are miscible. Yeah, we can say that the substances are actually एक सॉलिड सब्सटेंस होगा, दूसरा हमारे पास लिक्विड होगा. उनको सेपरेट करने के लिए हम लोग यूज करते हैं if they are soluble, means if they are soluble. Okay, so this is a simple method. Out of the two component of the mixtures, one can evaporate, this is having less boiling point, other will be जो जिसका ज्यादा boiling point होगा वो नीचे ही रह जाएगा, and that we have experiment in this one. Got it? So this is a simple method of evaporations. एंड इवेपोरेशन की एक सबसे बड़ी बताइए मुझे कि डीमेरिट क्या है. व्हाट इज द डीमेरिट ऑफ इवेपोरेशन? टेल मी. हामना, फिराज एंड मरीदुल्ला, व्हाट इज द डीमेरिट ऑफ इवेपोरेशन? टेल मी. Is I'm audible to you? Hello.
Sir, can you repeat your question?
Yeah, I'm asking that what is the demerit of evaporation? What is the disadvantage of evaporation? Hamna, Maridullah, are you there in the class?
Yes, sir.
What is the demerit of evaporation? So one demerit of evaporation. Yes.
So we cannot separate solid particles.
नहीं, एक demerit ये है evaporation की, then that we can only separate the mixtures from evaporations that do not disintegrate during heating. मतलब ऐसे सब्सटेंस को हम लोग इवेपोरेशन से सेपरेट कर सकते हैं जो डिसइंटीग्रेट मतलब ब्रेक ना कर जाए हीट करने पर. देयर आर सम सब्सटेंसेस दैट ऑन हीटिंग गेट डिसइंटीग्रेटेड बेटा. सो टू प्रिवेंट मींस for such type of evaporations, if we are boiling something, okay, and we are having a fear that कि ये उस टेम्परेचर पर अगर हम लोगों ने इतना हीट किया इसको, तो ये क्या करेगा, ये डिसइंटीग्रेट कर जाएगा, हमारा जो कंपाउंड है वो डिसइंटीग्रेट कर जाएगा. तो डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया दैट कि हम लोग ऐसा क्या करें जो ये डिसइंटीग्रेट ना हो? वी नीड टू सेपरेट द मिक्सचर्स. हम लोग को सेपरेट करना है दो मिक्सचर्स को. लेट्स सपोज करो वी हैव अ सॉल्वेंट, ओके, एंड here it is a mixture. There are some particles are mixed in this solvent, okay, and we know that at atmospheric pressure this solvent, it is a solvent here in this one, and we are having a boiling point of 500 Kelvin. Let's suppose this solvent boils at 500 Kelvin, and here is something present in this solution. There is something present in this solution that is dissolved actually in it, and making different color because so that you may understood, otherwise dissolved substance do not show any color. So I'm making it this one. So अगर हम लोग इसको 500 डिग्री 500 केल्विन पर अगर हम लोग उसको हीट करते हैं, तो हमारा जो सॉल्यूट दैट विल डिसइंटीग्रेट, वो डिसइंटीग्रेट कर जाएगा. सो मतलब टूट जाएगा. सो हम लोग को इसको कैसे सेपरेट करें? हाउ कैन वी सेपरेट दिस वन? डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया कि हम लोग क्या करें ऐसा जो 500 डिग्री केल्विन तक टेम्परेचर नहीं पहुंचना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये जो बॉईल करता है जो इसके अंदर है वो 500 डिग्री सेल्सियस से ज्यादा पे बॉईल करता है. मींस द सॉल्वेंट बॉइल्स एट 100 डिग्री मोर देन एट 500 केल्विन पर, बट सॉल्यूट इफ वी रीच दैट टेम्परेचर, अगर हम लोग उतना टेम्परेचर पे गए, सो अवर सॉल्यूट विल डिसइंटीग्रेट. हमारा जो कंपाउंड होगा वो डिसइंटीग्रेट कर जाएगा जो उसमें मिक्स्ड है, टूट मतलब खराब हो जाएगा, उतना हीट करने पर वो खराब हो जाएगा. So do you have any idea what should we do? So what we do is we will do the vacuum evaporation. What we do is we will do the vacuum evaporation. Vacuum evaporation is just we will take this container into the vacuum, and there we will reduce the atmospheric pressure. Actually, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Why? Because if I'm talking about the boiling point, what do you mean by the boiling point? Boiling point is that temperature actually at which the atmospheric pressure and the pressure exerted by the surface become equals. अगर atmospheric pressure ज्यादा है और हमारा जो surface पर particles की जो pressure है वो कम है, atmospheric pressure is exerting its pressure on the surface particles of the water, okay, but when we increase the kinetic energy of the particles by heating it, so the particle will start hitting back, or will start exerting a pressure on the atmosphere.
Sir, the two pressures will collide.
हाँ, और जब दो प्रेशर्स मतलब एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर के बराबर आपका सरफेस प्रेशर हो जाए, या हम बोलेंगे कि जो सरफेस प्रेशर एक्सर्ट कर रही है एटमॉस्फेयर पर उतना बराबर हो जाए, so then that temperature will be considered as boiling point, and at that temperature the particles of the surface can skip out, वो skip कर सकते हैं. So if we reduce this atmospheric pressure, अगर हम लोग ये atmospheric pressure reduce कर दें, then at that time बेटा we can boil this water at 80 degree 75 degree Celsius. No need to reach it at 100 degree Celsius. So it can be boiled at lower temperature if we remove the atmospheric pressure, if we decrease the atmospheric pressure. So if we create the vacuum in this one, so it can be boiled below 500 degrees Kelvin, and then at this temperature will not be able to reach, and in the simple way we can separate means इस तरह से हम लोग अपने जो सॉल्यूट है उसको डिसइंटीग्रेट करने से बचा सकते हैं. गॉट इट? और स्टिल हैविंग सम डाउट? Hamna?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move further. Now we have another one is centrifugation. What do you mean by the term centrifugation? Tell me, what do you mean by centrifugation? And which type of method is used for separating this one? Rita, is I'm audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm asking you, this is centrifugation method. Okay, so what can we do in the centrifugation method? Centrifugation method. What is centrifugation method? Actually, this is a technique in which we can separate the colloidal particles, because the colloidal particles generally do not settle down. Okay, so we have some, if we have some colloids, they generally do not settle down. But what we do is when we rotate this test tube, like this way, okay, these are the test tubes, okay, these are the four, or you can consider this one कि हम लोगों ने इसमें test tube रख दी है, okay, and if we rotate these test tube in a centrifugation machine, then the higher heavier particles will settle back, and the lighter particles will comes at the, because of the centrifugal force. जितना ज़्यादा आप इसको rotate करेंगे, centrifugal force will be acting on the heavier particles backward, because we know the formula of force is equals to m into a. More the mass, more will be the force. So the heavier particle will be going to have more mass, so they will be as a centrifugal force will be acting on it. So it will, when a substance rotate, so simply they will settle down at the bottom. So this is generally done to separate out the plasma or some cells from the in the blood from the blood. Okay, and it is also used for means this is, you know, this is the blood, and this is the densest part, this is the lighter part, and this one is the lightest part. So for separating different components of the blood, we use the centrifugation part or centrifugation methods, and it is also used for separating किस चीज को सेपरेट करने के लिए यूज किया जाता है, milk, or we can say the ghee or cream from the milk. The denser particles of the cream or the fat from the cream will settle down. पहले तो वो ऐसा है, लेकिन जब हम लोग इसको centrifuge कर लेंगे, then it will, the lighter particles will come at the bottom, and the sorry, heavier particle will come at the bottom, and the lighter particles will be here. Okay, so this method is used for separating the cream from the milk and different components of the blood. And other methods, कोई एक मेथड बताइए, कोई एक सोचिए कि जो आप सेपरेट कर सकते हैं, सोच के बताइए अपनी डेली लाइफ में जो आप सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन मशीन से सेपरेट आउट कर सकते हैं. Will you be able to separate out the mixture of salt and the water from the by centrifugation? बोलिए.
Most probably.
No, we cannot separate this because these are the true solution, and true solution cannot be separated by this method. क्योंकि उसमें पार्टिकल का साइज इतना छोटा होता है कि वो इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर स्पेस में ही घूमता है. So that cannot be separated. So mixture of salt and water cannot be separated by centrifugation method. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we can simply say, और कोई अगर आपके पास आइडिया हो तो बता दीजिए कि हम लोग इसको we can separate this one. Do you have any idea? Anything that you think that it can be separated by this method?
Sir, butter from cream.
Butter from cream, yes. Have you seen your washing machine? And in the washing machine, you see that the water content is present in your clothes. So when it rinse, the water is separated out from the clothes. How it is being separated? Because when we rotate it at higher speed, so the water comes out from the from the clothes and it get wet, sorry, it get dry. Okay, so water comes out, so we can have the examples of washing machine here. Okay, washing machine dryers to squeeze out water from the clothes. So this method is also used for, this is also centrifugation method. Okay, dairies blood samples can be separated. Okay, so let's move further. Next one is differential extraction. Differential extractions, you know very well that Miraj, please send me the mail on, let you write my mail ID so that I can send you these notes to you, because I have sent this one to these. Okay, this one is avesarsh@gmail.com.
Sir, I have already sent.
You have sent this one to me
Yes, sir.
on this mail ID.
Yes, I have sent my Gmail.
Okay, so I will send it to you. So if I'm talking about this one, that the differential equation, so basic principle, if I'm talking about this one, basic principle, okay. So this, the main basic principle for differential is that a differential extraction is for separating the mixture of two immiscible liquids. Means if the liquids are not mixed, they are two liquids, and if they are not mixed together, then what we need to do here is that we can separate it by this method. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is a simple methods, differential extraction. We have a separate layer, we have this type of log, and because in the examination this time the objective questions are coming, so we are not practicing the subjective one. Okay, so this one we can separate it by this method. Okay, so two miscible liquids can be separated out by this method. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the sublimation. Sublimation is a method in which we can cover what are sublime substances actually. Let's talk about the sublimations. So what is sublimation? Sublimation. Okay, what do you mean by the term sublimation? Okay, sublimation simply, sublimation means when liquids, or sorry, when solids are converted directly into gas without going into the liquid state. यानी बिना लिक्विड स्टेट में गए अगर कोई सब्सटेंस किस में चेंज आता है, गैस में, तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? बोलो बेटा।
Sublimation.
उसको हम लोग सब्लिमेशन बोलते हैं. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I'm talking about this one is, okay, if I'm talking about this one, that out of two component, one is sublime, directly converted into gas, and another is not. So if I'm having this one ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, okay, and NaCl, sodium chloride. So out of this, ammonium chloride is a sublime. So if we have this, अगर हमारे पास अमोनियम क्लोराइड का मिक्सचर हो, आपको पहले सबलाइम के ना सब याद करने होंगे कि सबलाइम कौन कौन से कंपाउंड्स होते हैं, बिकॉज इन द क्वेश्चंस द सबलाइम सब्सटेंस विल बी गिवन टू यू मिक्स विद नॉन सबलाइम सब्सटेंस. आपको एक सबलाइम सब्सटेंस और एक नॉन सबलाइम सब्सटेंस का मिक्सचर दिया होगा, आपको पता तो हो पहले कि सबलाइम कौन सा है. आपको यही नहीं पता कि कैम्फर जो होता है कि वो सबलाइम होता है कि नहीं होता है, नैप्थलीन सबलाइम होता है कि नहीं होता है. सो इफ यू डोंट नो दिस, यू नीड टू मतलब आपको मेमोराइज करना पड़ेगा इसको. So camphor, naphthalenes, anthracene, ammonium chloride are sublime. These are the sublime substances. Means when you heat them, they will directly goes into the from solid to gaseous state without going into the liquid state. Okay, so when you have a mixtures of ammonium, NaCl, sodium chloride. So first of all, sodium chloride is an ionic compound. NaCl is an ionic compound. It has very high melting point. Okay, and first of all, and it is moreover, it is, if it is solid, then it will goes into the liquid state. It will goes into the liquid state, but this will not melt because उससे पहले ही आपका अमोनियम क्लोराइड गैस में चेंज हो जाएगा. मींस इससे पहले कि NaCl लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट हो, उससे पहले ही अमोनियम क्लोराइड जो है वो किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, गैस में. सो वी हैव अ कॉटन प्लग हियर एंड वी हैव लाइक दिस वे, we have this one ammonium chloride. So this is ammonium chloride. When you heat it, so ammonium chloride gas में बनेगा और then it will get stick to this one. It will get stick to this one. Got it? So ये इसमें स्टिक कर जाएगा, जब वापस से कंडेंस करेगा तो, एंड देन वी इन्वर्टेड फरल को हम लोग निकाल लेंगे ऐसे, तो उसकी लेयर से हम लोग इसको सेपरेट आउट कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज अ सब्लिमेशन मेथड. ओके, जिसमें हम लोग यूज करते हैं ड्राई CO2. वी कैन कंसीडर ड्राई CO2 तो खैर वो अपना आप ही गैस में कन्वर्ट होती रहती है रूम टेम्परेचर पर ही, बट हेयर camphor, naphthalene ball, anthracene, okay, they are converted into the by heat करने पर ये convert होते हैं. So heat करके ही हम लोग इसको separate out कर सकते हैं. Okay, got it? Or still having some doubt?
No, sir,
Sir,
no doubt.
is iodine a sublime substance?
Yes, iodine is. Okay, now talking about this one is chromatography. Chromatography is a method actually. ये जो method है किस principle पे काम करता है कि कौन सा substance ज्यादा अच्छे से absorb होता है. Absorb on this means this is a process of adsorption and absorption. Okay, actually absorption क्या होता है? Absorption और adsorption में फर्क है. What do you mean by the word absorption and adsorption? So adsorption is actually the surface phenomenon. This is a surface phenomenon. Means only if you when okay, so surface phenomenon. So adsorption में क्या होता है कि whenever we are having some surface, okay, and if we dip it into the water or some किसी चीज के अंदर हमने उसको डाला, सिर्फ उसकी सरफेस ही अगर गीली हुई, अंदर की सरफेस नहीं गीली होती है या अंदर उसके particles नहीं जाते हैं, तो that would be considered as adsorption. So for example, if I'm taking this, let's suppose this is a surface, and if the water content is on its surface, only on its surface, they are not inside this one, then it will be considered as adsorption. This is adsorption. And if the water content are actually present inside and outside both, if the water content is present on inside and outside, when you drop it into this one, and this is the water content are also present inside and outside this one, so that would be considered as absorption. Means he absorb kar gaya. This is an absorption. So actually basic principle, colored component of mixture separated by using adsorbent, by using an adsorbent on which they are absorbed at different rates. तो हम लोग को एक्चुअली में हम लोग के पास एक पेपर होता है, ओके, जिसको वी कॉल इट क्रोमेटोग्राफ पेपर और क्रोमेटोग्राफी पेपर. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड द क्रोमेटोग्राफ पेपर एंड इट इज जनरली मेड अप ऑफ सिलिका जेल. जनरली ये सिलिका जेल से बना होता है, इसके ऊपर सिलिका जेल रहती है. तो सिलिका जेल जो होती है, एक्चुअली दिस क्रोमेटोग्राफ पेपर पर it is used for separating the dyes and different colors को हम लोग separate करने के लिए use करते हैं. And in this method what we need to do is we just place the drop of जो भी हमारे पास है ink या जिसको भी हम लोग को separate करना है, so we just put it here, okay, and then the substance that is more light in weight, or we can say that कि जो ज्यादा जिसकी density नहीं होगी और जो इस सिलिका जेल या क्रोमेटोग्राफ पेपर पर मतलब जल्दी से मूव करे ऊपर की तरफ, जिसकी डेंसिटी कम होगी, दैट विल मूव अपवर्ड. या हम बोलेंगे कि जिसके बीच में फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ क्रोमेटोग्राफ पेपर एंड द सेम जो इंक है उसके बीच में फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन कम होगी. या फिर मैं सिंपल वर्ड में बोलूं और सिंपल, तो ऐसा कंपोनेंट इसमें से जो हमने कलर इसमें डाला है, वो कंपोनेंट जो सबसे जिसकी डेंसिटी कम होगी, दैट विल मूव टू द टॉप, ऊपर तक जाएगा. एंड दैट्स द सब्सटेंस दैट इज हैविंग द लोएस्ट हाईएस्ट डेंसिटी विल बी एट द लोअर पार्ट, वो लोअर पार्ट पर होगा. सो इफ आई एम सेइंग दैट दिस वन इज एट लोअर पार्ट, दे आर डिफरेंट कलर्स, so they have different densities. Okay, they have different densities, so they will be absorb. I'm not saying absorb, they will be adsorb, means they will stick to the surface at different rates. The one which is very हम बोलेंगे जिसकी डेंसिटी बहुत कम होगी will reaches to the top, and the one which is not which is very high, this is going to have the high density, will remain at near the points or spot. Okay, so इसमें हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इसमें हम लोग इस तरह से एक वाटर एज अ सॉल्वेंट को भी हम लोग इसके अंदर डालते हैं, ताकि वाटर के साथ जो ऊपर तक मूव करता चला जाए. और मोरओवर अगर हम लोग ने कोई सॉल्वेंट लिया है, सो इसमें ये भी डिपेंड करता है कि कौन सा सब्सटेंस ज्यादा सॉल्युबल है पानी के अंदर. द वन विच इज मोर सॉल्युबल इन वाटर will reaches to the top because water तो ऊपर तक ही पहुंच जाएगा, हमारा water तक तो ऊपर पहुंच जाएगा. So the particle which has a very high हम बोलेंगे जिसके पास ज्यादा water के अंदर solubility होती है, ये जो water के साथ ज्यादा अच्छा bond बनाता है, वो water के साथ ऊपर तक जाता है, and which do not make the bonds, then that will not move upward. So here we can say that when water and suitable solvent moves up, the chromatograph paper ink with two different colors separate because both colors are absorbed at different speed. दोनों ही कलर जो है वो different speed पर absorb होते हैं. Got it? Like for example, we are having this one solvent. Okay, this is the solvent level जो भी हमने डाला है यहाँ पे. ओके नीचे हम लोगों ने यहाँ पर एक पॉइंट लगा दिया है इस तरह से, एंड ब्लू इंक इज दिस वन, रेड इंक इज दिस वन, एंड दिस वन इज सॉल्वेंट लेवल. तो हम लोग इसको निकाल लेंगे एंड देन वी कैन सेपरेट इट सिलिका जेल से. हम लोग मतलब इसको सेपरेट कर पाते हैं हम लोग. तो टू सेपरेट द कलर ऑफ द डाई, इट इज बीइंग यूज्ड टू सेपरेट द पिगमेंट्स ऑफ डिफरेंट कलर्स लाइक क्लोरोफिल टू सेपरेट द ड्रग्स फ्रॉम ब्लड. ब्लड से ड्रग को सेपरेट करने का भी ये एक अच्छा तरीका होता है. गॉट इट? और स्टिल हैविंग सम डाउट?
No, sir, no doubts.
तो मुझे एक्सप्लेन करो फिर क्या मतलब है उसका, कैसे हम लोग क्रोमेटोग्राफी करते हैं, किस प्रिंसिपल पर क्रोमेटोग्राफी काम करती है, वैसे थोड़ा बताओ.
Sir, absorbed.
एब्जॉर्प्शन तो है, उसके अलावा बताइए बेटा.
Sir, this
हम्म
technique is used for separation of solutes and that are dissolved in the same solvent.
yes, it depends on the that when we have a chromatograph paper and it is dipped in a mixture, suitable mixture, then they are means they moves with different speed. मतलब वो water के साथ जो है या जो भी हमारे पास chromatograph paper है उस पर different speed पर absorb होते हैं. they are absorbed at different speeds. उनकी speed अलग अलग होती है. The one which is having the या हम बोलेंगे जिसकी low density होगी, that will be moving upward क्योंकि ऊपर तक जाएगा, and which one having is high density that will not be going upward, वो ऊपर नहीं जाएगा. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you guess that what is done with an athlete undergo doping test with their blood? आपने देखा भी होगा कि whenever we are checking the blood sugar, so we just put a drop of blood on the slide and just the machine tells us about the blood sugar level. So how can it show? It just simply show the that the blood, when we are dropping the blood on it, that how much level the blood is being absorbed. उसी के हिसाब से उसके अंदर हम लोग को कंपोनेंट मतलब पता चल जाता है कि कौन कितना उसके अंदर शुगर है कितना नहीं है. So there are different methods. In the similar way, athletes को भी हम लोग इसी तरह से चेक करते हैं उनके ब्लड सैंपल्स को लेकर के. Okay, next method is distillation. Distillation. Tell me about the distillation. Tell me about the distillation. Something about distillation. मैं पढ़ा चुका हूँ. क्या करते हैं हम लोग distillation method में?
So the process of heating and evaporating a liquid, and so then it converts into vapor, and then vapor back converts into the liquid is called distillation.
Okay, very good. So हम लोग इसको separate out कर पाते हैं ना? Okay. So which type of particles can be separated by this method? Tell me,
Liquid.
beta.
The miscible liquids.
Two miscible liquids. What should be the difference between their boiling point at least? Two miscible liquids can be separated out by this method. We know this one. but what should be the difference between their boiling points at least? I have to teach you this one.
So in simple distillation, 25 degrees Celsius.
Yes, it should be at least 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस, कम से कम 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर होना चाहिए दोनों के बीच में. Got it?
Yes,
So
sir.
let me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is very important. We need to understand this one. कि अच्छा मैं अगर आपसे पूछूं कि इसमें भी तो डिसइंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं हम लोग. अच्छा, डिस्टिलेशन कितने तरह के हो सकते हैं? डू यू थिंक?
So two types.
One is
So simple distillation and fractional distillation.
okay. Can it be a vacuum distillation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it can be vacuum distillation. We can have the vacuum distillation. Okay. So if we have the vacuum distillation, so आप मुझे बताइए कि हम लोग किस मेथड से इसको मतलब क्या किस उसमें यूज करेंगे? मतलब I simply want to ask you that which type of solvent or the means liquids are being separated by using the vacuum distillation method?
So two miscible liquid.
Two miscible liquid. Okay. ये तो हमें पता है, लेकिन वो हम लोग वाले सब्सटेंस को इसमें से सेपरेट आउट कर सकते हैं more easily. Those are going to means that means this method is familiar for separating those liquids that disintegrate at high temperature. जो disintegrate कर जाएंगे high temperature पर. So only those substances we need to separate. We can separate it by using fractional distillation method. Okay. So we can write here is that we have the fractional distillation method. So it can be fractional distillation method and simple distillation method. In simple distillation method, we are going to separate only two liquid. Okay, we are going to separate only two liquids. Here the one which is going to have higher melting point. तो हम लोग उसको जिसका लोअर मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होता है उसके लोअर मेल्टिंग पॉइंट पर हम लोग थर्मामीटर को सेट कर देते हैं एंड देन वी डिड द कंट्रोल्ड हीटिंग. हम लोग कंट्रोल्ड हीटिंग करते हैं. कंट्रोल मींस द टेम्परेचर शुड नॉट राइज. वी डिड द कंट्रोल हीटिंग जो जिसका मींस द वन liquid which is going to have the lower melting point, lower boiling point, that the temperature is set at that one, and then we use this method. Then it start heating and then it reaches to the condenser. Okay, here the condenser is filled with water. Here we enter the cold water from here and then the hot water is coming from this one, and this actually this steam or this rod is not in the contact with water, but actually it is a just think that it is a rod. This is a pipe and it is surrounded by another pipe which is having the water. Okay, so its surface become hot. When surface come in the contact with the water, it get colder, and when it get cold, then this water or this steam that is coming from this one can be changes into the liquid and it can be separated out. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
So when a mixture of acetone, here we have an example. When a mixture of acetone means propanol, or you don't know the mixture acetone, बस acetone ही याद रखिएगा acetone क्या होता है. So when a mixture of acetone and when a mixture of acetone and water is heated having lesser boiling points, the boils जिसका lower melting point होता है वो Dilbert tube में पहले आ जाता है. Okay, which condense back to the liquid with the help of condenser. This acetone is separated out. मिलकर हम लोग इसको कर लेते हैं. If there are two components, liquid and with different boiling points, they can be then we can separate them by using मतलब अलग अलग methods को हम लोग separate कर सकते हैं. अगर more than two liquids से ज़्यादा हैं तो we use the fractional distillation method. Like we have petroleum, air के अंदर different gases होती हैं and different gases in the air are separated by fractional distillation method. like in petrol we have petrol, petroleum में हमारे पास petrol होता है, diesel, we have the kerosene oil, we have the grease, we have the mobile oil, okay, natural gases. There are so different types of components that we find in the petroleum. So these can be separated by using the fractional distillation method. Okay, got it? So this is the method of in the fractional distillation. What we need to do is हम लोग इसमें करते हैं. Okay, so in the fractional distillation method में petroleum is separated into paraffin, lubricating oil, diesel and kerosene. अच्छा, इसमें जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको 30 डिग्री का टेम्परेचर हो, boiling temperature हो separation के लिए. No, it is not necessary. In the simple distillation method, we need at least 30 degree temperature difference between the two liquids, 25 to 30 degrees Celsius temperature difference between the two liquids that are being separated. But here in this fractional distillation methods, we don't need to separate. We don't need the temperature difference between 15 degrees Celsius, 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. हम लोग को इतना temperature difference की जरूरत नहीं होती है. They can be separated out simply. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
So इसी तरह से हम लोग, if we are separating the air, and so first air is being condensed, compressed and cooled. So when it is being compressed, okay, it will changes into the liquid air, and then we allow them to warm slowly in the fractionating column. तो हम लोग उनको slowly warm करने के लिए छोड़ते हैं. The gas and are separated different sides. तो gas जो different heights पर separate कर ली जाती है. So this is a simple method that actually, for example, if I'm saying that oxygen boils at 180 degrees Celsius, suppose, and liquid nitrogen boils at minus 195 degrees Celsius. So oxygen is separating at 180 or 185, and here nitrogen is separating at minus 195. So there are 10 degree difference between them. So they can be collected at different portions. Okay, or different heights. Got it? So fractional distillation methods can be used for separating this one. Okay, let's do some objective questions now, some quiz. How is so please, dear student, here is a question on your screen. Please solve this one. Tell me. Which one is the correct? Tell me, beta.
Sir, D.
Hamna and Miraj, why are you not answering? Hamna, are you there in the class? Okay. B is the correct option. Okay. Let's talk about this one. Wait a minute. Okay, but that's all this question. Hamna and Maridula, are you there? Sorry, Hamna and Miraj. Why are you not responding? Is I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do question number 23.
So B.
B. We have the solution 400. Okay. And when we have the solution 400, then 400
Sir, D.
400 upon 300 into 100. Solvent is, we have a solution of only 100. 100 into 100. So you cut it. Got it? Solute, the percentage of solute पूछा था ना, तो solvent हमारे पास अगर 300 ml है तो solute कितना होगा, solution में से minus कर दो, you will get it. So you can easily solve it. Okay, got it? Let's move to the next.
Yes, sir, got it.
Do this one. Solids are dispersed in liquid, they are called the suspensions. Okay, you have to keep in mind that they are called the suspensions. Okay, let's move. Okay, do this one. Tell me, beta.
The B.
क्या सही जवाब होगा इसका?
Sir, C.
C. We can use the separations of volatile components. Volatile components are those components from non-volatile solute by the method of separation, filtration, evaporation. So volatiles are those substances that can boil at low temperature. Okay, that can boil at low temperature. And non-volatile are those substances that that boils at very high temperature. Okay, so that can be separated by simple evaporation technique. Okay, D is the correct option, evaporation. Okay, because volatile and non-volatile means one is having one can boil at low temperature, other can boil at high temperature, so they can be separated by simple evaporation method. Okay, next, moving further. Okay, tell me the correct answer for this question. You have your on screen. Solid particles are not soluble in a solution. They can be separated by, tell me fast.
The C.
Filtration. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Raj, why are you not answering? Hamna, you need to answer this question.
Sir, D.
D. Solid particles are very. Actually, D is written as A here. So there is a correction. Okay. So this method is centrifugation method. Actually, the solid particles which are very small inside cannot be separated by filtration, can be separated by centrifugation method. आप उनको centrifugation method से separate out कर सकते हैं if you cannot separate them by filtration. Okay. So next. Okay. Okay, next. This is the question on your screen. Centrifugation method do not used in
So C.
yes, it is correct. C. Miraj, answer this question. इस वाले क्वेश्चन का जवाब दो. Miraj. Are you there in the class?
Yes, sir.
Answer this 34 question. The two immiscible layers can be separated out in depending on their volume, surface tension, density, or viscosity. Two immiscible layers. Tell me which one is correct.
Sir, density.
Tell me, beta, which one is the correct?
Sir, C.
C.
Yes.
Density. Yes, the two miscible layers can be separated by depending on their density that we have taught you. कि surf volume, surface tension, viscosity तो मैटर नहीं करता ये. और ये कौन से मेथड में यूज होगा? Chromatography. Got it? It
Yes,
will be
sir.
used
Okay.
in. अच्छा.
Chromatograph.
The two miscible layers can be separated depending on their density. Got it? Let's move further. Okay, which one is correct in this? Tell me. The same question है ये ऊपर वाला की तरह, बस immiscible आ जाएगा. Immiscible solution can be separated by
C.
depending on their densities. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और नॉट ओनली कि ये हम लोग क्रोमेटोग्राफी में यूज करें, दिस कैन बी ऑल्सो यूज इन दी एक्सट्रैक्शन मेथड्स जो था हमारे पास. ओके, जिसमें हम लोग फनल को यूज करते हैं, सेपरेटिंग फनल को. सो वहां पर भी हम लोग इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. वी कैन यूज दिस वन. ओके, बिकॉज द वाटर एंड ऑयल कैन बी सेपरेटेड बिकॉज दे आर नॉट मिक्सेबल एंड दे हैव डिफरेंट डेंसिटीज. सो एक ऊपर रहेगा जिसकी लो डेंसिटी होगी, एक नीचे रहेगा जिसकी हाई डेंसिटी होगी, और इस तरह से वो रहते हैं. ओके, सो लेट्स मूव फर्दर. Separation of camphor and salt can be done by
C. Sublimation.
C. Sublimation. Very good. Let's move further. Separations of dyes and black ink using method
Sir, B. Chromatography.
chromatography. Very good. Let's move further. The two is a mixture of two or more color.
Sir,
Sir, dye.
D.
Yes, dyes is the correct option. The meaning of chroma means the meaning of
Natural
chroma.
colors.
Yes, colors. Okay, natural color नहीं, colors बस. ठीक है.
Okay.
Okay. This is method is used to separate immiscible liquids. Two miscible liquids.
Sir, D.
Yes, distillation is the correct option. Chromatography method is used to separate colors in dyes, blood in drugs, tea powder from factory, drugs from blood. Chromatography method is used for separating
Sir, D.
colors in.
Sir, drugs from blood.
Okay. Drugs from blood. Chromatography method is used for separating drugs from blood, colors in dye, tea powder from factory. Actually, drugs from blood. So actually, this question is incorrect. Chromatography method is not used ऐसा होना चाहिए था. Okay, बाकी तो सब में यूज किया था. Colors in dye में भी chromatography method is used. Drugs from blood is used. So the two options are correct, and it is, and third option is again the same. So this is incorrect question. So let's move to the next question. Okay. Tell me, the two miscible liquids having boiling point less than 25 K can be separated by less than 25 K. Huh?
Sir, D.
Yes,
Sir.
because in simple distillation method, it should be greater than 25 K Kelvin. मतलब K means Kelvin. Okay. So fractional distillation method में हम लोग ये कर सकते हैं. Okay. Which one is correct? is used for this method is used for separation of petroleum. Which method will you use? चल, फटाफट बताइए.
The distillation.
Yes, it is fractional distillation. Petroleum में बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं, and we use fractional distillation method to separate out this one. Okay, so is used for separation of petroleum products. It means fractional distillation is being used. Okay, okay. Next is the boiling point of oxygen. The boiling point of oxygen is 180 degree or 183 degree Celsius होता है. Okay, and that of nitrogen is 195 or 196 degree Celsius. Okay, got it?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So यहाँ पर सेम क्वेश्चन है उसी का जैसा जो अभी मैं बता रहा था आपको कि 180 होता है ऑक्सीजन का, and that of 9 is this one 185 मैंने assume किया था, and that of nitrogen is 196. Okay, minus 196. So because of that difference in the temperatures, they can be separated out by using fractional distillation method. Okay, crystallization method actually अगर मैं बोलूँ तो okay, crystallization method is used to purify. किसको purify करने के लिए यूज किया था crystallization method?
So D.
Yes, it is used to purify.
Miscible liquid.
No. Crystallization method is used to purify solids. हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि कभी-कभी हमारे पास कुछ impurities वाला solid होता है, तो अगर हम लोग evaporation से उसको निकालेंगे तो क्या होगा कि प्योर सॉल्वेंट इवेपोरेट कर जाएगा और हमारे पास impurities के साथ नीचे बॉटम में सॉलिड मिलेगा. लेकिन इफ वी यूज द क्रिस्टलाइजेशन मेथड, देन दिस क्रिस्टलाइजेशन मेथड में क्या होगा, क्रिस्टल जो बनते हैं वो प्योर सॉलिड के बनते हैं, प्योर सॉलिड सब्सटेंसेस के, उसमें impurities मिक्स नहीं होती. द क्रिस्टल्स व्हेन फॉर्म्ड दे आर मेड अप ऑफ प्योर पार्टिकल्स, प्योर सब्सटेंसेस के बनते हैं. So we can consider this one that this is used for separations of solids. तो कई बार हम लोग क्या करते हैं, अगर हमारे पास impurities है तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, उसके अंदर उसको क्रिस्टलाइजेशन मतलब उसको इसका एक डेंस मतलब एक बहुत कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन को प्रिपेयर करेंगे, एंड आफ्टर प्रिपेयरिंग द कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन देन वी लेफ्ट इट अनडिस्टर्ब, हल्का सा वार्म करके उसको अनडिस्टर्ब छोड़ देंगे, देन वो क्रिस्टलाइज हो जाएगा. तो क्रिस्टलाइज होने पे जो पार्टिकल्स बनेंगे इस दफा वो प्योर सब्सटेंसेस के बनेंगे,